It's not the way I wanted to be inside Vegas Strip, for damn sure, for my first time. Good morning. It is Friday morning. We're here in Henderson, Nevada. We're just about 30 minutes from downtown Las Vegas, where we're going to deliver this load of heaters that we've been picking up and traveling from Laverne, Tennessee on Tuesday. Today is Friday, November 15th, when we're delivering this load. We do not have a reload as of right now, which I'm about to call as soon as I'm stopped recording this little clip for you guys intro this morning. I just spoke to the receiver and kind of got direction. We're going apparently delivered right in the middle of the MGM hotel casino here in Las Vegas. That's where we're going to deliver this heaters. We're just 28 minutes according to GPS from the MGM. He said I told him 30 to 40 minutes, buy me a little time, because we're still warming up the truck, letting the truck warm up a little bit. We had to change. Woke up this morning and the truck needed to have the filter for the power steering change a little while ago. I'm gonna be honest, a little while ago. And I've had the filter under the cab for a little while, and I just thought I was gonna make a bigger mess changing that. But this morning I woke up and it was pretty low. It looked like a little bit of the fluid was already like coming out the side hoses, and that just means the filter is like really done. So changed that up. So it took me about 15-20 minutes. It's an easy job, just regular oil filter, turn it. I used the cup under it. This one, each Kenworth is different. Mine, the filter's on the outside, just like an oil filter. So next to the reservoirs, right on the outside. I'll put a picture or show you later, or an image of it. But you just twist it. I put a big drinking fountain cup under it with my other hand and held it with some paper towels around just in case. So the oil, that way I wouldn't even make a mess at all. Really, just a couple of drops that fell on the ground, but that was it. But it just, you twisted it off, put the new one in, twist it, tied it up. That's it. And the rest of the oil that was leaking out as I was pulling it out from the the reservoir just kind of fell into the cup instead of on the floor. So did that. Took me about 15-20 minutes to change that real quick, get it all taken care of. So we're still warming on the truck because I couldn't turn it on yet. But we'll get to deliver that. Hopefully, he says a little bit of a tight turn getting in. That's exactly where they want it, but we've been there, done that before. I'm not too worried about it. So it's a nice scenery. You guys, I showed you there in the beginning this morning. I know I showed you a little bit last night, but you really couldn't see. Now you can kind of see the mountains. I do like the desert look of the West Coast. I don't know, something about it. I do like it. I also like the green and the colors that we get out in the east on Knoxville. So, like, I appreciate the difference between both. And I don't come out here west anymore as much throughout the year when I'm trucking. So it's, looking at a different scenery is always pretty cool, and things changing. That's one thing I enjoy about trucking. So it's pretty cool. But we're gonna wait a couple of minutes, let it warm up just a little bit more. Not probably 100%, to be honest, because I don't waste too much time. But in the meantime, I'm gonna call the office, see if there's anything showing up early this morning on the load boards. I don't want to wait too long to make a plan. There is a load south LA, Santa Clara, California. It's a 500-mile deadhead to there. It doesn't pick up till Monday, and it's going all the way to Kentucky, 4 hours from the house, to deliver on Friday. It says it has an extra stop on the way. I'm assuming it's pipe, and it's 45,000 pounds, so it is a heavy load. And right now, honestly, even on the DAT board and on the load board, everything out here is paying under $2 a mile, which I'm sure you guys are gonna say that's very cheap freight, and yes, it is. I really don't understand the crap of coming out here. And California is not like Florida in a sense that Florida really doesn't produce anything. It's more of a consumer state. California produces stuff. They just so the fact that the rates going all the way to back east, it's not even $2 a mile for us. It's very, very annoying. But I'd rather take something. This is my mentality. You guys can put what you would do in the comments below. In my position, what you would do. I'm sure we can share our opinions down in the comments below. But my opinion is, I'd rather take something and break even, at least as far as what my numbers are, than deadhead empty and be in the hole with the cost of fuel. So even if it breaks even and just covers the fuel, I'd rather do that. That way, especially now, like I said, like I've told you guys, I'm working. I have to book another load in order for them to TSA should talk to me. I've said I've been behind a month. The truck was in the shop for a month, just in case you came in right now this morning. And I'm a lease purchase driver. If it's your first video that you just happen to catch up, I'm a lease purchase driver. So I've been with TSH with 3 years. It's truck and trailer. As far as the program, I have about 2 more years or less to finish paying off the equipment. But this last month of October, pretty much the whole month of October and a week of first week of November, the truck was in the shop. In between the regular PM, there was the original thing to another issue that had to be fixed, and it took that long for the shop to get it done. Which meant there is a maintenance bill, but there's also a repair bill, but there's also the deductions every week that I was able to cover because I couldn't run. So Tennessee Steel Haulers was working with me to get those numbers figured out on a way that I can still make some money as I'm back, but start paying that off as well without having to just work and pay it off, which is what I usually do. I come back, if I take a break for 2-3 weeks, I work a week and a half, and I catch back up without making any revenue, just kind of catching up my deductions, and then I start making revenue. This time, it's November, it's holidays, and it's too much. I don't have the money to be able to cover all my bills without making some money in trucking at this time. So they're going to help me out, but I need to book another load. After dropping this one this morning, I need to have another load before we can talk numbers. For whatever reason, that's the system they have. You have to deliver one and book another one before they talk numbers when you get back like that. At least that's what I'm being told. So there's this load in Santa Clara, picks up Monday. It only pays, it's paying like $1.65 to the truck. So just being straight on. Plus a deadhead. I did have some extra fuel that I had pulling the truck. I did top that off yesterday, so I'm topped off right now. I said we're just driving 22 miles to deliver this load, and so I have plenty of fuel to go deadhead, and I'll still have enough fuel to kind of start my journey on Monday to cheaper juice back east before, so I don't have to fuel in California before I have to refuel again to finish the load. But that load would take me back pretty much home on Vegas, which never shuts down for what I understand, right? Never been there for vacation. But I'll catch you guys a little later. We'll figure out what it is. I gotta make some phone calls and get this load off of me and figure out the next. But I might take that other load just to have something in the book so I can work numbers, get back home and figure my home stuff. Just being.
Turn left at the traffic light. In 1 mile, be in either of the 2 right lanes, then keep right.
So this is gonna be ridiculous. So I think it's where that light is over there. I think that's where Koval is. This guy backed up to the fence. So ignore the GPS at this point. I'm actually going to stop it because it's not going to help me. This is interesting. It's not the way I wanted to be inside Vegas Strip, for damn sure, for my first time. Sorry, it stopped recording, I don't know why, but alright, we're gonna make a right turn. At least there are other trucks here, so except they're day cabs, I'm not. Okay. Very big bumps. We gotta make this right, and I think this is where he says it's very tight, so. I need this, both of these lanes. And there's a truck on the shoulder on the right, if you guys can see it there on the far right side of the screen. Cisco day cab truck. I got a car behind me who's being a little impatient. It says, but I sure hope so. Put my window down. Ow. This freaking bump sucks. Turn here. Between these garages. These bumps are incredible. Hey buddy, just about to call you. No, well, I thought I was gonna be able to turn here looking at the map, but they got this side blocked. So that's gonna be interesting. Got the stop sign over there? Yeah, okay, I thought I could turn. Yeah. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, okay. I got on the phone with them. I just got on the phone with them. I was looking at the map because they wanted me to go right over there. Yeah. Yeah, I believe so. He said he was gonna come see if you guys could open this gate. He didn't give me a number, he just gave me a dot. Sorry, I apologize. He said it was coming this way, I'm guessing. This is my building. I just talked to him. He just gave me a dot.
Right.
Oh, there he is, right behind you.
Hey, chance we get 75? Yeah. Where you going all the way to the plant? You're supposed to turn back there, right? No problem. I'll let him through.
I appreciate it.
Checking on.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
Central plant. I see that.
Gotcha. Back. Lay down. Yeah, I was looking at the map and I saw this and I thought it was open. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Okay. Thank you very much. Oh, we made it here. So I was supposed to turn at that corner street, but I was looking at the satellite and I thought it would this was open. That's the way it looked. It didn't look like it was gated, but luckily it worked out, and it worked out better for me in my opinion. Hopefully the way out, we're gonna figure out the way out. That's gonna work out better. That's the guy to the right. We got the tarps off. We came through those gates. I was actually supposed to come in through this street and pull in there, but I thought in the satellite those gates are not there. Look at this security guard. He talked to him, he let me in through, which works out because I'm in between buildings. It's a little windy. We got to fold the tarps with the straps up. And the guys are going to try to unload it from this section. So while they do that, we're going to fold these tarps. And yeah, Park MGM right there. Grand MGM right there. First time inside Vegas. Fortunately not on vacation. We don't got to reload yet, but we'll figure it out. Oh, son of, yeah, that'll put some weight. Oh, thanks. We can do that one more time. Over. There we go. Well, we ended up pulling forward. That's the second one coming off. Got two more to come off, and we'll get out of here. You guys can see me a little better there. We still don't have a reload. Being on the phone, trying to get a reload. Looking at the board right now, probably for Monday. just don't want to deal with the Northeast. But I don't know if that's gonna be my options now. We're empty. The guy's gonna block traffic for me so we can get out of here. We're gonna make a left turn. I went ahead and pulled my fifth wheel forward. It's possible. Thank you, man.
That's that road. You're gonna make that right.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Recording. 2 channels started.
We get out of Vegas. We're gonna go back to the truck stop where we were this morning. So we don't have a reload yet, and I don't know what directions to go. So we're gonna go back to the truck stop. It's just 30 minutes from here.
Turn left at the stop sign.
And we'll regroup and figure it out from there. Put the windows up a little bit. Got a couple of cars behind me, but block a little bit of the right lane so they don't get any ideas, even though my signal light is on, but you know how people are, guys. Slow down back there, hon. Make sure I don't run over the curb. These bumps, Jesus. I know you wanted to go 15, but you can't even go 15 here. You gotta go like 5 miles an hour. Cisco's
Turn
truck
left
is
at
still
the
there.
stop sign.
Well, that was fun. Jesus Christ. Now let's deal with the headache of trying to make a decision about which direction we're gonna go. Where I left you guys off. Yeah, so did we get a reload? Yeah, we got a reload. It's nighttime, so you guys can tell. We got a reload for Monday, but we have to deadhead a long way. Spent several hours looking at the board for options and talking to the office, looking at the dashboard, you know, outside board, and not very good options. I need to head back east. I can't stay in the west, and most of it was short runs. What paid decent was short runs. There was one only decent, good paying load that was going to Colorado, which would mean I would have, you know, taken I-70 again, and at this time of the year, and don't want to take I-70 and go to Colorado. So, I mean, the weather's supposed to be better on 80 and everything else this week than it was last week with the storm that happened. By the time, you know, the time that happened, but I don't want to go that way. Don't want to risk it. So after, you know, several hours of looking and searching, decided to take a positive on something else. We're gonna get a load out of Santa Clara, California, which is by San Jose, California, for Monday. That would mean total deadhead about 600 miles, or just under that. But the good thing about it, or at least the only positive thing about it, on a personal level, of taking the hit and taking the sacrifice and doing deadhead, is that I headed to Sacramento, California, where my kids live and my grandkids, and I'll get to see my kids, except my son, who's a Marine, and he's still in Japan until next week. I think he flies back to San Diego, but I get to see my girls and my grandson and my granddaughter that I haven't seen in a while. And the last 2 times that I've come to this side, or the last time I came to California, I've had a lot of reloads to go back east, so I don't stay in the area. So I drove out here. I'm already in California, North California. I'm only about 4 hours away from Sacramento. We're gonna just drive there in the morning and spend the weekend. Spend 2 days with my kiddos, and then Monday deadhead to San Jose, which is about 2.5 hour drive, and pick up a load of reels, I think it is, from there, and we're gonna take 80 all the way across Wyoming. Salt Lake City, we have to do a second pickup of some more reels, no tarps, and then continue all the way to Kentucky. Is it paying great? Not at all. I think I discussed this load with you earlier in the video, but it's not paying great at all. It's just taking me back east, and it's really just covering my numbers, my basics. That's all it's gonna do. So it is what it is. And then get back on the road Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Be home Wednesday night at the latest, so we can do Thanksgiving break. So, yep, that's the plan. At least we have a plan. It could change somewhat, but we'll definitely be home for Thanksgiving. That's not gonna change. So, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate the support. If you lasted this long, make sure you've already hit that like button. And like every YouTuber said, consider subscribing if you haven't subscribed. I know a lot of you guys that watch the videos are not subscribers, but it's a free thing you can do, and it helps the channel, and I really, really appreciate it. So if you can hit the subscribe button, if you don't know me or you watch this video, you can get to know me a little better. So truly appreciate it, guys. Good night. I'll see you on the next one. We'll Friday out. Peace.